Hey y'all, this is Simon Fox. I know it's been a while, but I've just been busy with school and work and finals and whatever, all that other stuff. This is kind of a different video. It's more of a story time because something happened recently that I think is important to share. Or just like, maybe I just want to like talk in front of a camera by myself because I like it. Anyways, so my story right now is it's nearing graduation. It's nearing the end of the school year, and so my mom gets a call from my counselor, my school counselor, about what name they're gonna say at graduation, like what name they're gonna shout out, and then me walk across the stage and shake hands and that whole little process, which is kind of dumb because you only get your diploma like 2 weeks after. But regardless, the point is that they called my mom about saying my name on the stage and not me, even though I'm 18 and legally an adult. So this should have been confronted with me, not them. Like, yes, they are my guardians, but this is something that should be like my choice. Like, I'm 18, I'm an adult, I should be able to make this decision. Like, what if I wasn't living with them, and what if like I was transitioning and they weren't accepting? Like, this is just it's just like the whole things could have gone wrong. But I mean, it's a good thing they were accepting, and my mom like came to me about it because she didn't really know what to do. So that being said, I went in to talk to the counselor by myself. She was telling me how they have to say my legal name. They're planning on saying my legal name, because that's what's going to be on the documents, and that's what they're going to write on the little note card to give to the dude, and that's what's going to be in like the program or whatever that they hand out at graduation. And so like they already made this decision. They just wanted to tell me that they made this decision. And so I, come in like, well, alright, but consider this. How about you say my name that I prefer at graduation? And I understand that like all the legal writing and stuff has to be like on the diploma or like other stuff, but you could just say my name at graduation that I prefer. Like, you can just say it, like have it be in the air for 2 seconds so I can hear it, because like nobody else knows who I am. Like, literally nobody knows who I am, and like none of the teachers know, none of the students know. Like, they won't care like what name is called, but I care what name is called. It's gonna matter to me. It's gonna hurt me to hear my birth name get dead named and like have it echo across the wherever this is. I don't know, it's gonna be a big place. But the point is, I just like, it's unnecessary that they say the legal name. Like, it can be on the documents. Like, I understand that part, because legally that name is connected to me, and there would be an issue if it had like a name that wasn't connected to me yet. But like, they could just, it's just, I don't see the big deal. They just say the name for 2 seconds. Like, no, the cops aren't gonna bust in and like start arresting everybody and like shut down the school because they didn't say my legal name. It's just and so I've learned that they're mostly brick walls with scripts that they have to abide to, and they don't really have an opinion to themselves or anything they can do about it if they do have an opinion to themselves. And so like, they're a scripted brick wall, and it's not their fault sometimes, but I still get mad about it. But that's me. I'm a jerk a little bit. But so she kept on saying, I don't know, we just can't, because it's your legal name and we can't, and blah blah blah, we can't. And like, no matter what I said, she just kept saying we can't. And like, hey, thanks, I don't know why we had this conversation. And while this conversation was happening, just know that she kept on dead naming me. Like, she kept on saying my name to me. She kept on saying it in general. She kept on referring to me as that name, which was very disrespectful, honestly. And I was like very hurt by it. Well, not hurt, just I started getting really angry about it. This is something that really got me angry. One of the points that she made, which was very bigoted and whatever, or I don't know, it was just stupid. And she said that if we started like taking everybody's nickname that they wanted, we would get really goofy names, or some people trying to be funny. And this is a very serious like assembly and stuff like that. And I'm like, wow, you're referring some joke nickname like Dick Butt to my name, like a trans person's name that they use to identify with because the other name is mentally scarring, to a joke name because it's funny. So I got really offended by that. If I don't know if I explained it well, but hopefully you understand why I got really offended by that. Yeah, I just got really angry. I stood up after that because I said this is a serious matter. This is my name and my identity, and I fought for this, and I'm not gonna just get dead named in the front of everybody and have everybody look at me and associate that name to me, because that is not who I am. So I got up, I went to the secretary of the principal, and I asked to have a meeting with him, because honestly my counselor doesn't really understand. She's really old, and she talks a lot. She's not really that great a counselor, honestly. But so I wanted to talk to the principal about this because I wanted to take this to a higher level, I guess, and try to get them to see my way, at least understand why this is so important, and not just say I can't or we can't. I wanted reasons. I wanted, like, show me the receipts why you can't. And so I went to the principal, and the next day I had a meeting after school. So I went to this meeting. I almost forgot about it, but I went to this meeting, and I was a lot more calm this time. She had to sit in with us for some reason, so I met with the principal, and I actually recorded the whole thing just in case it got heated like my meeting with the counselor. It didn't, actually. So the first thing we brought up was that he said, a little after I said why I was there, he said that there have been people who have gotten their nicknames called out before in the past, so he doesn't see why it can't happen again. And I said that I would want the name that I actually go by, Simon, to be called out, because, and I actually gave him the reason why it was so harmful to hear my other name, and I want it to be respected, and like, I want them to respect my feelings, mental state, I don't know, stuff like that. Just respect me as an individual, I guess. And so he said he definitely did want to respect me. He's gonna look into it, but something that kind of threw me off what he said is I want to think about it for my own personal view. And so he said he's gonna think about it. I haven't got an answer yet. He said he's gonna think about it for his own personal view. And so we're like 5 minutes into the meeting, and he said this, and it was going well. And so I just made sure and took an extra 15 minutes to explain from a trans person's view why it's so important, so he would understand that and have that in his head as he tried to make a decision off his own personal view. So, maybe he said it wrong, I don't know. I just made sure that he knew what I meant, what I wanted, and why I was there. And, hopefully, I'll get a good response back. So, that was my story of, me fighting to get my right name called out at graduation. Well, actually, it's a big deal. It's a really big deal. And you should fight for something that you really believe is right. And don't stop when they say that you can't. Message of the day. Right, so that was my story. Sorry I've been gone a while. I don't know if, I have like a lot of ideas actually still to make videos. I just don't have any time to do them because finals and stuff like that. And but I will definitely still make my update when the time comes. It hasn't been 4 months yet, but as soon as that happens, I will be back. And I mean that's a for sure. Definitely, I'm gonna try to get that in. Thanks for sticking around or subscribing, or I mean just watching my face and hearing my words and not getting mad about it. I mean, I hope at least a little bit. And if anybody has questions or comments or just want to say hi, I will probably say hi back. Thanks for watching. I'm Simon Fox. Bye.